Well, Ken, I got to be honest. It's about time the talk turned to action in this series. I feel like we've been talking about the matchup in round two between the Senators and the Rangers forever, but it finally does get going tonight.
4 days between games for the Senators, absolutely. Let's get it going. We want to see how these teams match up. We know all about what happened against Boston. Let's see how they stack up against the New York Rangers.
And how do you think they stack up against the New York Rangers? I feel like they've got a tough test against them here because the Rangers are faster and they're deeper than the Boston Bruins were. But I'll say one thing for the Senators. They had some guys who stepped up in round one. They have to carry that over in round two.
Well, and maybe some of the guys that are maybe frontline guys have to do a little bit more. Kyle Turris got going late in the series. Mark Stone late in the series. They're going to need those guys. But the Rangers, there's no holes really, no glaring weaknesses where Boston had the injuries. So it's a grind it out. It's going to be a long series with tight games all the way through.
You know, one of the guys I think there's going to be an awful lot of focus on, and there's been an awful lot of focus on him already, and he's been surrounded both days here, is Derek Brassard. He faces his former team. My suggestion would be that the emotions are going to be a lot different in the playoffs than they were during the regular season.
Oh, no, and I think he does raise his game. That's his history. He raises his game to circumstances. So that's really good for the Senators and for the fans because I think he's a little bit of a different player in the playoffs.
The Senators lost game one of round one against the Boston Bruins and then got their act together and set the tone for the series. How will they react if they don't get a victory in game one here tonight?
Well, I don't think it's the end of the world. They have been a calm, composed team. They've been willing to bounce back. They have done it. They're 0-3 or 3-0 on the road in this playoffs, so they know they can win anywhere. But of course you want to get off to a great start if you can.
So it'll be the Senators and the Rangers here tonight at Canadian Tire Centre, 7 p.m. puck drop. Make sure you stay tuned to Post Media's websites for all the details from tonight's game. For Post Media, I'm Bruce Garrioch with Ken Warren.